Hey YouTube, it's Rita, and this is going to be my 34-week vlog. Today is the 10th of August, so I'm actually, how far am I? I'm 34 weeks and 3 days. So 34 weeks and 3 days, and I recorded a 33-week update. No. I recorded my 34-week update earlier, like a few days ago, like back towards Tuesday when I actually turned 34 weeks. But I never posted it because I didn't have that much to talk about. And then I had a doctor's appointment today, so I figured I would just wait until my doctor's appointment came around. That way I'd have a little bit more to talk about. So I'm not going to post that video. I'm just going to use this as my 34-week vlog. So I guess I can start off right with my doctor's appointment. I went to the doctor today at 10:45 this morning, and excuse me. And that was my first time being to the doctor in about 3 weeks. Ow. I'm having a contraction. Oh, I've been having tons of Braxton Hicks, by the way. Ow. Okay. I hadn't been to the doctor in about 3 weeks because I was supposed to go back in 2 weeks for my last appointment, but I had to reschedule, and so that moved it back a week, and that's how I got to 3 weeks, basically. So they weighed me, and when she weighed me, I was currently weighing 181 pounds. And when I started my prenatal care, I was 160. Now, their scale's a little different than mine, because when I weigh myself at home, I started my prenatal care weight at 155, not 160, and when I weighed myself last night, I was 175, and then when they weighed me this morning, I was 181. So my scale and their scale is off by like 5 pounds. I have no idea whose is correct, but nonetheless, the numbers still are accurate, that I've only gained 21 pounds so far from my pregnancy. So I think that's pretty good. I'm actually very excited about that because it's a lot less than I gained with Kimura. And while I know I still have about a good month or so left, I'm just proud about the way that I've been eating this pregnancy to keep myself a little bit healthier and hopefully snap back into shape a little bit quicker this time, especially since I'll be planning a wedding this time. I'm very excited about not gaining as much weight. So yes, my blood pressure was also fine. It was 116/67. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So then I got into my actual visit, and she just followed up with me on like my hip and my back pain that I had been having, and I told her that it comes and it goes, and she just said that the baby is probably pressing on some bone. I forget what she called it. It started with a C. And that's probably why I have so much pain in my tailbone. So she just suggested a little donut pillow or something like that, which I'm already doing, so there wasn't much relief there. They were going to send me to a specialist doctor if my hip was like still messed up, but since I haven't had any issues with that, then they decided to just not send me to that specialist doctor. What else did she say? Baby's heartbeat was about 151 beats per minute, so that's very good. Definitely a boy heartbeat. And my belly was measuring 35 weeks today, which is awesome because, like I said, I'm 34 weeks and 3 days. So for it to be measuring 35 weeks, that's, a difference of a few days. That's no problem at all. Everything else was really okay, though. They had asked me if I knew about the whooping cough shot, the DTaP shot. And I'm glad that they had asked me about that and asked me if I wanted to get it because my coworker, her 7-month-old, actually, he had been sick for a while and she didn't know what was going on, and she took him to the hospital just 2 or 3 days ago, and they said that he had, that he possibly either has the whooping cough or rotavirus, so they're trying to figure out which one. So I told my doctor about that, And she was like, well, you've possibly been exposed to it because it's normally passed through adults. So it could be his mom, your coworker, that has whooping cough. And she was just saying, you know, since you've been exposed to it, that she definitely recommended that I get the shot. So I did. And you can see my Band-Aid right there. So I got the pertussis, whooping cough, DTaP, whatever you want to call it. That's the shot that I got today at my prenatal appointment. It did not hurt, but it does make your arm a little sore. You know, I had to wait around 20 minutes after getting the shot to make sure that I did not have a reaction to it, which is funny because I waited 20 minutes and nothing happened, but then I got back to work, and my job's only 10 minutes down the street, so that's what, maybe 30 minutes, and then after maybe 20 more minutes went by, which would have made just about an hour after I got the shot, I started feeling funny. And they told me that the symptoms that I would have, you know, if I was having a reaction to it would be like shortness of breath and things like that, and not being able to breathe, you know. So I didn't experience any of that, but what I did feel was all of a sudden I felt really like dazed out and like kind of high, like I felt drugged. And I had not had anything that could have caused that. I had the, you okay? You alright? She's eating french fries, so I think she just got a little too happy with her french fries. Did you eat them all? What's the matter?